What is up, guys? Today I'm going to show you how to make proxies in Davinci Resolve. Now, Davinci Resolve does a lot of different things that you can change around in it, but I'm just going to teach you a really straightforward way to make smaller versions of your clips that'll run better in Premiere and After Effects and everywhere else. So you're going to want to start off by right-clicking here, pressing project settings, and making sure that this matches your footage that you're going to be putting in. It's just 1080p and 24 FPS for me, so I'm going to leave that like that. Then we double click it and open it up. When you're in here, you're going to want to go to this first part down here. Assuming you already put your files on a drive, you're going to click in here and you're going to go to your media that you want to make proxies for. So we shot on the FS7 for this day, and Premiere kind of lags out when you don't make proxies for the FS7. So yeah, we want to make proxies for these interview clips. This is Robert. So drag that down here and then press change. So then you have all your stuff right here. Then you go to the next one and you see this. You're gonna click the first one. You're gonna go down here and press shift, drag them all in, and then they're in here. Here's Robert again. After you have that, you can do all this stuff to it, like retouch it and then like color it and everything. You just right click it, go to your LUTs, and then just like put one on it. And if you want to do it to all of them, make sure that you click the first one and then you go to the end and then hold shift and then click the last one to select them all, and then you can right click and do it again. So after you do that, you can put music in it, you can change the audio up, I don't know. So the first thing and one of the most important things is, where do you want this to go? So what we do is we make, in our project files, we make an original media folder and a proxy media folder. These folder structures should look exactly the same. So if I open this, it should look exactly like this one. Basically, just make a duplicate of it, and this is for relinking it later in Premiere. The only difference is this one actually has media in it, and this one is just a copy of this with no media in it. We want the FS7 footage in the proxy media folder. Then you want this to be individual clips, because if not, it'll just be one long clip with all the stuff in it. After that, the one that I found works the best is QuickTime, and not this one. It's this one, DNX HD 1080p 36 8-bit. Press that, you can leave all of this, and you can leave all of that. This, I put it on linear, 2 channels, and 16. And then this one's also super important. You want this to be source name, and then you need this checked. After all that's set up like that, you just want to go to add to render queue. You click on it and then you press start render. So here's what the folder is going to look like. It's not going to have this in it. It's going to just have a bunch of these. So if I were to press on this first one and go to its properties, it's 91.5 megabytes. Now if I go to original media and press on this first one again, it'll be 216 megabytes. If I go to the clip folder and just select all of them, it's 73.8 gigabytes. If I go over here and press on the proxy media folder, all of them, it's 31.6 gigabytes. So that cuts it in half, and it basically looks exactly the same in Premiere and After Effects. But what people do is they edit with their proxies, and then when they finish the edit up, they just relink it with the original media, and then they export it. So yeah, that's how you make proxies in Davinci Resolve. Kind of. That's how you do it the fast way, and a really basic way that kind of works for everything. If you guys have any questions, we can do a more in-depth one. Thanks for watching. This is Deft Film. We post tutorials every Thursday, and on our Vimeo, which is going to be in the bio, you can see all the work we do.